You're with the West Wind on Clare FM.
And you're very welcome back to the programme here on this Tuesday evening during Sculsara Willie Clancy. And we've got a young lady here on the harp, Úna Ní Fhlannagáin, all lined up, and a little bit of a feat to get the harp into our OB unit in such a short space of time. Una, I think I frightened you there into bringing it in 10 seconds flat, so you're very welcome to the programme.
Thanks a million. No hassle. I end up playing the harp on all sorts of weird situations. I used to play it. I had a gig in a cliff once, actually, and I was also the private harpist for a multi-millionaire in the Lebanon. I used to play in his palace and stuff. So
okay, so you've done it all, really.
I have. This is just another weird place to transport my harp to, and happy to do it. Thank you.
Very good. Small space, big space, doesn't matter. Anyway, you're very welcome, Una, and I'll just tell the listeners you're a harpist, you're a harper. Do you say harpist, harper? From Galway.
Harp obsessive, actually.
Yeah, okay. Harp player from Galway, and I haven't had you on the programme before. Are you teaching this week, or just down for enjoying yourself?
I'm just down for the crack.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm playing the sessions, and I'm a very beginner set dancer, and have an almighty crack with my amazing teacher Mary Clancy every morning, dragging myself out of bed for that, and then going and playing tunes all night and repeat and as necessary for 5 days.
Very good. So that's great. You can just go along to the dancing in the morning, and then you've got your own music in the afternoon. I know that you do a lot of teaching yourself in Galway, in Athenry area, isn't it?
Absolutely. So I teach quite intensively at the moment, and I'm the head of Irish traditional music in Athenry Music School. And Athenry Music School is a small collective of teachers, and what we endeavour to do is provide fun, positive, inclusive music education for the people of Athenry and beyond.
Okay.
And we started out 5 years ago with 4 teachers and 60 students, and 5 years on we have over 26 staff and we have over 400 students.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
And are you the only person teaching the harp, or?
I'm the only person teaching the harp, yeah. In fact, so far as I'm aware, I'm the only full-time harp teacher in County Galway. I could be wrong. Now please come and tell me I'm wrong if I am. I'd love to hear if there's anybody else out there. We can talk and let's do stuff and let's interact and have different students play with each other and stuff. But yeah, so far as I'm aware, I'm the harp person in East Galway.
Okay, very good. Listen, before we say any more, let's get you playing the harp. Okay.
Right.
Enough talking.
Right. Absolutely. Here goes.
So what are you going to play for us?
3 jigs. The first one is called the Roll and Wave, and I'm going to play a tune, jig in F sharp minor, that I can't remember, it's got a weird name. I think maybe Wally Range, maybe you'd know it. And then the third one is composed by Charlie Lennon. It's called The Handsome Young Maidens.
Okay, F sharp minor, that can't be easy on the harp, or is it easy? I mean, a few little levers up and down, is it?
Well, actually, so the way the harp works is, once you get the harp set, it's just as easy to play in one key as it is in another. The tricky part is if there's an accidental, or what we call just a sharp,
in the middle of the tune.
Yeah. So with this tune, there is actually a fun C natural and C sharp change. So maybe if you listen carefully, you'll hear it. But yeah, once I have it set for F sharp minor, I'm good to go.
Yeah, good to go. That's great. So you're good to go now anyway. So here we go. Lovely. Absolutely lovely there, Una. Really, really nice. Lovely mystical sound has just filled the OB unit here. It's really, really lovely, really delicate. Were you always attracted to playing the harp?
Actually, no. So I like my story towards playing the harp because it's definitely unconventional. I started music when I was 3, and my mum and dad started me on fiddle, and they're both really passionate about Irish music. And I was not. I was really keen on looking cool like my dad when he played flute in sessions and being a part of my family when they'd sing songs, but the practice thing was not high on my list of priorities at all. So when I was 11, I was pretty mediocre, as happens when you're not putting in the time, and I was still in love with playing, but really the idea of it rather than actually doing it. And my mum was great, and she brought me to a flat and she said, look, it's time you kind of made your own choice. What would you like to play? So she brought me all around the competitions, so I could hear like the box and the flute and banjo and kind of get informed about what I thought I would like to play. And I was just interested in the pizza planet. Sorry, there was a pizzeria in the Fla town that year. I was like, oh, pizza. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were a big part of my childhood, so pizza was very important. And I was not interested at all. But there was a B&B that we were staying at, and the woman who was in the B&B used to play the harp, so she had it left out as kind of a decoration in the breakfast room. And I was like, every morning. So after the week, my mom goes, so do you think you liked anything in the competitions that you'd like to play? And I was like, no, not really. And she was like, would you ever think maybe you'd like the harp? And I was like, oh well, yeah, I suppose I wouldn't mind it. Like, so I wasn't. It took somebody with more insight about what I preferred to set me on the path than myself, and it took. I've got, Mom was amazing and got me a harp and a harp teacher. My harp teacher, Kathleen Lucknan, was incredible. She was so positive and brilliant and really enthused me. So finally, at the age of 14, after 11 years of music tuition, I started practicing of my own volition.
Yeah, very good.
11 years of nagging. So.
Okay, you were only 3 at the beginning.
That's true.
I mean, how much passion can a 3-year-old have? Really? Okay.
That's true.
But anyway, you got the bug in time, and you've taken off. You might play another few tunes for us, will you?
I'd love
what
to.
Would you like to play?
So I'm going to play 2 hornpipes, and these are in a very different arrangement style. So I'm really inspired by the playing of Martin Hayes, and this is 2 hornpipes from, I think, his area. One is called the Hills of Coor. I don't know what the other one is called. Maybe you'd know.
Okay.
And yeah,
the Hills of Coor is actually this area.
Yeah,
West Clare.
Okay,
yeah.
West Clare.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Chili Mackers. God help
Coor
me,
is just down
Martin
the road
Hayes.
here.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
And my secondary school geography teacher, I'm also sorry. And my father, John Flanagan from Carfin, County Clare. I'm also very sorry.
It's okay. They all forgive you.
So here goes. Oh God. There we go. It's a lovely little moment of how not to set the harp. Okay.
Okay, it's live radio. that's absolutely lovely, Una, and thanks so much for coming along to talk to us this evening. And I know long may you have great success with your teaching, because I know you're doing wonderful work, and also enjoy the rest of your Willie Clancy week. Your Holliers and your dancing and your playing and all the rest. So thanks so much for coming along to us. We're going to go back to studio now and take. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, finally that. Go to AthenryMusicSchool.com if you want to hear about what we're doing. We have a massive program with 80 harp students, and it's our job to normalise the harp. So come along if you're interested. And finally, if you're having trouble getting your child to practice, just have faith. It'll only take 11 years of threatening, nagging, bribery and pizza.
Okay, thanks a million, Una. That's great to talk to you. Okay.
Thank you so much.
This Willie Clancy week, make the Belbridge House Hotel Spanish Point your #1 venue.